Hello, design nerds, and welcome back to my entire apartment, because that's what you're getting here, the entire thing, because I love for people on the internet to see everything in my home. Today, I am projecting, which is new, a new thing for me. I feel like I have been very relaxed, talking very quietly in the past couple videos. Well, in fact, in all the videos. So today, I am a new man. This is the third attempt of filming this video. The first attempt didn't work because I recorded apparently in the wrong way, because there was doubling of my voice, like an echo when I recorded. The second attempt was 50-50. It was somewhat better, but not really. I did not project. I was very quiet. Did not have a exciting personality. And I want you guys to be excited. Let me show you the first design of 3 designs I did for this video. I decided I wanted to show you guys an Instagram post as I create it and walk you through what I have done. Although I've already created it because I've already filmed this video twice. So I'm just going to give you an overview of what I did for each. So let's start with the first one. For this one, I wanted to use as many fonts as possible. As you can see, I have sans serif, I have a script font, and I have a regular old serif font, and this cute little kitty. It reads, "I am not an illustrator. I am a graphic designer, but I did draw this cat." I've been looking at a lot of designs that do this sort of retro multi-font idea here. And I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for it at the moment. So I just wanted to do it again. Even if this in black and white looks kind of silly. Like, I don't know, a meme. I doctor it up, as you'll see, and make a result I'm pretty pleased with. I decided beforehand that I wanted to use green, yellow, and pink in these hues, these shades or tints. So let me show you what I ended up with at the end with this one. Gonna pop over here to Photoshop, and this is what I ended up with. I added a lot of dynamism, I think. Made it very exciting. Added this shadow on some of the text. This green shadow makes it pop. I added these pink blobby shapes, which, I don't know, I am very in love with. I created them at one point and added them to my Adobe CC library so I could reuse them again and again. And then with these text items, Illustrator and Graphic Designer, I also gave them a shadow with yellow because, you know, it's in the color scheme I showed you. And did this little ditty here, made it pop with a pink blob, outlined it with green, and gave it pink coloring for the text. Oh, and I don't want to forget, I slapped a paper texture on this one. All in all, it was a good first one to make, and I was very proud of it. Moving on. For this one, I fiddled around a bit with some shapes and different texts and different positions for everything. But in the end, this is where I settled for the text and the cat to be. I cut out the shapes that were there because I just wanted to focus on the fonts that I used. For this second version, I used this font called, let's see, KC Tallboy. So that's Kern Club Tallboy. Kern Club is a font design company that makes some pretty stellar fonts. And I found this one and I absolutely loved it, so I had to pay $10 and buy it. But let me show you Kern Club because I love this site. Here's Tallboy font, which I used. It only cost $10, and basically all their fonts that cost money are $10. But they have a lot of free fonts. Let me show you some. This is one I've downloaded before that's free. It's got a nice 3D effect that I thought was cool. Let's see, let me show you some other ones here that I like. Let's bring it down over here to the bottom. Here we go. Some cool fonts here. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. I like that. I downloaded this one because I love pixel fonts, and having it look hand-drawn is so much more exciting. And it has some neat little punctuation that I haven't used. Didn't even notice the middle finger or the skull. Pretty cool if you ask me. I downloaded Shadowfax, which is fine. I still haven't used it, but I like the way it looks. This would be cool if I wanted to make like a metal album cover, maybe. That's it. They make some pretty great stuff. Highly recommend, seeing as the fonts are really cheap, even if you buy them. And then the last font here, pretty boring. I used Myriad Pro, which, even though it's the font that all Adobe programs come preloaded with out of the box, it's the font that automatically loads when you create a text box. I don't know. I really like it. It's a pretty good sans serif. I mainly like the shape of the B and the D, how it sort of bellies out right after this column here. Same with B, bellies out here. Really into it. And then from here, I did a good deal of work because I ended up with this. I'll let you take it in. I know, it's amazing. I feel like it might even be the best thing you've ever seen. Am I not correct? We've got so much going on. Again, I gave the words some shadow to make them bounce, to make them pop, to make them what you see here. The secondary text, I didn't give a shadow like I did up here. I added an offset path around the words and then a second offset path around the offset path because offsetception is great. We all love it. With the second one here, I added some little text here, and the order really should be this one first. It says, "Hey you there, do you like kitties or dogs?" And then I respond, "I'm a big fan of kitties. I have one myself named Caterpillar, and he's the best." So like a call and response in the wrong order. But otherwise, my main goal was just to fill in the space and not make it look boring. So I created this background that I thought looked cool texturally. Got some noodles, got some little circles, and then I slapped a rectangle on top of that. Mint green, although it looks kind of blue here. Mint green, though. and put some wormy dealias that turn into an arrow here and here, just so the reader knows the right order. They start here, go here, and then over here. Wanted to make the cat pop, so I gave him a fill color of yellow, a pink background shape that has a outer glow that makes it pop on the blue. And then this rectangle and the shapes attached, I put a inner glow on to give it that sort of pinkiness you see here. And then in Photoshop, I put a paper texture on it just to give it that extra bit of professionalism, because we all know paper textures make it professional. Just like they made the first one professional, they make this one professional. Moving on to the third and final picture, we have this. It's very confusing compared to the other two. But all designs don't need to be clear. They can be art, you know? Text doesn't have to make sense. You can stretch it like, I don't know, like this. It still looks great. You can squish it like this. Still looks great. Don't have to be able to read it, you know? Like, what order is this in? I don't know. Who cares? I mean, it's supposed to be here, then here, then here, then here, but whatever. Oh, and then here. Forgot that. But it's got all the same text as before, but I just used only sans serif because I wanted to try that. And I wanted the cat to be central and the text to frame it, and I think I achieved that. And it turned into, drumroll please, this. It turned into this. And I really like it. I don't know about you. It feels like a poster for a band, even though there's no band name. It's much flatter than the other two, but I feel like it's still pretty balanced. We've got this thin text on the top and the bottom, thicker, bolder text on the sides, this text which is outlined by pink, this kitty here again with the yellow fill, yet again perfection, and pièce de résistance, the paper texture, again with that clutch paper texture. I truly am a professional, aren't I? I'm a professional because I use paper texture. Everyone else who doesn't use paper texture, they're amateurs. They're amateurs. I'm professional. You're an amateur. Huh. What are you going to do about it, huh? Nothing. Okay, that's enough of that craziness. Let's end the video. I'll include all my social media below, so if you want to reach me on Twitter or Instagram, you can find that info in the description. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.